What is up, guys? It is AJ from MMA Experts, and we are talking about the fight between Greg Hardy and Maurice Greene. Fun fight in the heavyweight division. Both these guys are pretty tall. I mean, looking at Greg Hardy, 6'5", 80.5-inch reach. Maurice Greene, 6'7", 82-inch reach. Two tall guys. Honestly, both are used to being the taller in their fights, than their opponents. Maurice Greene, he's gonna have a bit of the advantage as far as the height and the reach go, but I don't think it's anything significant. And I think that Greg Hardy is developing very nicely. So let's talk about Greg first. I mean, you have a guy who's a very plodding power striker, but he also moves really well. I mean, he's an NFL, former Pro Bowler. This guy has a very athletic background, and you can see it in his fights. I mean, he went 3 rounds with Alexander Drago. Yes, lost every round, but put up a competitive enough fight and really impressed me in that matchup. I think he's really developed some solid boxing skills, and I think his stance is a bit square and his lead hand is low, but I think at heavyweight that's kind of a fun style to have because he's a little bit unpredictable with his striking. He's gonna look for power punches though, and I will bring up one more point with Greg Hardy because obviously that athletic background. This guy has very good reflexes. Now, Maurice Greene, on the other hand, he's a lanky, tall striker at 6'7", a bit awkward at times, though, with his striking. I don't feel Greg Hardy is nearly as awkward as Maurice Greene. His stance switches are decent for Maurice, and he does control range fairly well against most of his opponents. Granted, normally they're a bit shorter than Greg Hardy is. Also, his kicks are very solid, and I think you got to watch out for his low kicks, especially in this matchup. You saw Greg Hardy, when he took on Yorgan De Castro, he ate some nasty leg kicks, and was getting worked a bit in that first round. But at the end of the day, different matchup here. I think Maurice Greene is a bit hittable. I think his chin's a little high. I think Greg Hardy is actually going to be able to knock him out. I think we're going to have a fun striking matchup, but I think it's going to stay on the feet. I think Hardy is going to have the power, the wrestling defense as well. Just being as big and strong as he is to keep himself off the ground with Maurice Greene. And we saw Greene in his last fight dropped by John Villante, a much smaller man. Greg Hardy knocks him out in the second round. That is my prediction for that fight there. We can quickly pull up the betting odds. Greg Hardy is a strong favorite, minus 325. Looking at Maurice Greene, he's a plus 265. Now, the best place to throw money down, though, you can check out Greg Hardy. He's a minus 310 on Sportsbook. Still pretty widespread odds. He's a pretty massive favorite there. For Maurice Greene, he's a plus 274 dog over at Sportsbet. Good fight here, fun fight here, but we're going to see Greg Hardy get a win. I really think he does beat Maurice Greene. I think it's a fun style match for him. I think he does match up well against Greene. Greene does have, I think better jiu-jitsu, but the thing is, I don't really believe his offensive wrestling is going to be enough to threaten Greg Hardy, and that's why I have Hardy knocking out Maurice Greene in round number 2. But all right, guys, that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video.